In Lesson 3, we spent some time talking about general presentation conventions and the importance of organizing and outlining content. You had a handful of online readings this week and saw lots of examples of effective presentation design and lots of examples of different presentation delivery mechanisms. In this video, I'm going to briefly introduce a few PowerPoint alternatives. I'm not necessarily endorsing any of them, and I'm certainly not reviewing them at length. If you're interested in any of these tools, you can go to the site that provides access to them, and each site offers best practice examples of the tool in use and pretty rich help features. You also have, for Module 3, the opportunity to choose what presentation creation and presentation delivery tool you want to use for the activity. So you might want to explore one of these in depth. I want to start with this, though. In 2003, Wired magazine invited Edward Tufte, a famously known and respected communications designer and Yale professor, to write a piece about presentation design. The title of his piece was Power Corrupts, PowerPoint Corrupts Absolutely. Now, Tufte does make some good points in this article. One of the things he argues is that there's a problematic cognitive style of PowerPoint. And when we teach it in schools, we're teaching kids not to write sentences and paragraphs and nuanced arguments, but rather to produce and formulate quick pitches and bullet points. He continues to argue that, quote, the PowerPoint style routinely disrupts, dominates, and trivializes content, end quote. Interestingly enough, Wired magazine also invited David Byrne, the lead singer of the Talking Heads and an amazing graphic designer, to offer his comments on PowerPoint. And Byrne admits to finding the application one of convenience, but also suggests that, quote, we live in a world where convenience beats quality every time, end quote. Byrne pushed at PowerPoint, bending the program to create a fantastic set of images. Okay, that should, I hope, really bring home the point that it's not the tool, it's the communicator, the writer, the designer, the presenter behind the tool. With that in mind, let's check out a few PowerPoint alternatives. The first, believe it or not, is not having a slideshow at all. We'll talk about other types of visuals for presentations, like poster presentations later in class, but there are certainly some contexts where a PowerPoint isn't necessary. One of the best examples I've heard people evoke is this. Imagine if Martin Luther King Jr.'s I Have a Dream speech had been delivered by PowerPoint. And there's an infamous example floating around on the internet of the Gettysburg Address had it been presented in PowerPoint format. A way to use PowerPoint and deliver your content online is to migrate your presentation to a video lecture like this one, and almost all of our videos for class. YouTube and Vimeo are the two most popular video lecture sharing sites right now. 10 years ago, you couldn't have done this with the day's technologies. And even if you could, there wouldn't have been anywhere to put it, but YouTube now facilitates sharing video lectures. Another option is Google Presentation, which you explored for Lesson 3. Google Presentation isn't too different in terms of slideshow formatting features, but it does have a huge perk. It allows presenters to build their presentations collaboratively online. There's also OpenOffice. OpenOffice is a free productivity suite meant to replicate the functionality of Microsoft Office, but in an open source shared community sort of way. OpenOffice includes an application called Impress, which is a slideshow creation tool similar to PowerPoint. It's meant to look, feel, and run like PowerPoint. You can even export presentations from it to show in PowerPoint. And that, of course, is crucial if you're planning to share a presentation with someone who doesn't run OpenOffice. If you were to email me an OpenOffice Impress file and I don't have OpenOffice, I wouldn't be able to open it. Slideshare is a presentation sharing space. You can use YouTube to share presentations and video lectures, but it really isn't designed for doing so. Slideshare is. Importantly, Slideshow isn't a presentation creation tool per se. Rather, it's a hosting site. You can upload a presentation you created in PowerPoint, OpenOffice, or Keynote, the Mac presentation application. You can also share a range of other types of documents and set different types of permissions. You can also embed slideshow widgets on a blog or a website. So for instance, if you want to make 3 presentations you've created and delivered available on your portfolio site, you could embed them using slideshow rather than requiring people to download a PowerPoint file and run it. Prezi is currently one of the most popular online presentation tools. With Prezi, we're really getting into the true PowerPoint alternatives. Prezi allows users to build and deliver information away from a slide-by-slide linear approach. A lot of Prezis are downloadable and customizable, so if you see a Prezi you really like, you can look for Make a Copy at the bottom. You can make a copy and then use it as a template, filling in your own content. I'll show you a bit of this in a second. One of my newest favorite Prezis is David Tremarky's 26 Steps to Follow to Develop Your Website. Think about reading through 26 steps, especially if they weren't well designed and well deployed. His presentation engages us differently and in a way that's much more memorable. Here's a piece of it.
I'm a new soul, I came to this strange world hoping I could learn a bit about how to give and take. But since I came here, felt the joy and the fear, finding myself making every possible mistake. La 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 la. Strange world, hoping I could learn a bit about what is true and fake. But while these hates try to communicate, finding trust and love is not always easy to make. La 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 la
A great feature about Prezi is that if the author or designer has chosen to do so, you can actually make a copy of someone else's presentation and then kind of deconstruct it or reverse engineer it to see how they made it. So for instance, I just showed you guys a piece of a Prezi with a design that I really, really like. I made a copy of that, which required me to log into my Prezi account, but honestly, I've had a Prezi account for at least 5 or 6 years. I've never once gotten a spam message or anything else from them. So I feel pretty secure creating an account and having an account on Prezi. So I made a copy of the presentation, logged in, and now I'm looking at the presentation, and I can select Edit and actually look underneath the hood of this presentation to see how it was created, which is a great way to get comfortable with and to understand the interface of Prezi. So you guys can't see the entire screen here, but what this is showing me is the big picture view of the entire presentation. And I can go in and see where the author has created paths and animations to create this presentation design. Two big things to think about with Prezi is, first, you really have to learn to control movement on the screen. I'm migraine prone and really sensitive to screen and physical movement, and I've actually seen Prezis that have made me physically motion sick. The other big thing to think about is that you have to get comfortable conceptually thinking about the screen as a canvas, a big, huge space to create within and build across, rather than on the fixed rectangular boxes of PowerPoint. Storify is a really interesting interface that allows you to compile presentations or make social stories. Their tagline is, "Make the web tell a story." Storify is great if you want to use other people's content, primarily gathered from social media spaces, and collage it together. There's a great article by Neil Patel that suggests 10 ways to use Storify, and one of his suggestions is that you can use it to organize social media responses to an event. So let's say you're a communications strategist for a nonprofit. A public service announcement you created goes viral, and people all over the internet are talking about it. You might create a Storify that pulls in the most compelling tweets, retweets, Facebook posts, and Pinterest representations of how viral the PSA went, and share that Storify with your staff. The White House just posted to a Twitter feed that trended last week Friday on Affordable Care Act Valentines. Another of Patel's examples is perhaps the most popular use of Storify, which is to create a timeline of a recent or an ongoing event. Finally, there's VooVox, which is a great example of a key thing to bear in mind as you build presentations online. VooVox launched in 2006, was purchased by eBay in 2008, and in September 2013, they shut down entirely. They note on the site that they have removed all data from our services. That means that if you built a presentation in VooVox and built it exclusively in VooVox, it's gone. It's gone forever. So an important thing to note in terms of online presentation tools is that they can come and go. If you use them, be sure to download and save a backup of your presentation on your own hard drive on your own computer. That way, if a software or tool or service disappears, you don't lose all your data when they do. Okay, that's a really quick overview of just a few of the presentation sharing and presentation building tools available out there on the web. What I'd encourage you to do is maybe create a really short slideshow, maybe 3 slides in PowerPoint. Then, to get more practice and experience with these other tools, try to recreate that short slideshow using a different tool. This gives you hands-on experience using the tools and will really help you gauge the pros and cons of each. For Module 3, you can choose the tool you want to use. Your task is going to be to create a short, focused presentation on color. When you're ready, head back to NYU classes and check out the Module 3 assignment, which also includes some helpful examples.